Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of it. A matchup that features Miguel Cabrera and Robinson Cano. Next, Jose Iglesias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson's there. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. In time. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Herald these Tigers as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Gene Segura is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready with the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. For Dyson, that's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Collins has a beat on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Right there for strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Martinez.
Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So striding in, Victor Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Stepping in, Justin Upton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2-2, here it is. Just a bit low, ball three. Nick Castellanos is on deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Nick Castellanos now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the stretch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. To 2-2 now. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Segura for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. Digging in the switch hitter, Jake Peters. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Jake Peters.
Ground ball right side. Taken in by Kinsler. A quick out number 1. Here's Leonis Martin.
Left fielder, Leonis Martin.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Upton, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Ken Vogelbach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Carlos Ruiz. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. At the plate, Tyler Collins. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Tyler Collins.
In there, no balls and a strike. One and one. In for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And he is in there. Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.D. Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swinging a soft liner, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Gene Segura standing in. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Dyson off for second. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ball rolls softly to second. A bare-handed pickup. It's there. He got him. Oh, and that looked. Settling in now, Victor Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Victor Martinez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Martinez waiting for the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch because you don't take that unless you are.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Martin ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Number 8.
Ready now, Justin Upton. He hit a sac fly earlier. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Nick Castellanos now. A base hit in his first trip.
Castellanos.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. A windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And that one stayed too low apparently.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move and he laid off it.
Here's one that misses inside and the counts run full now. 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. So coming to the plate. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Now a swing on the first pitch as he sends this one out to the second baseman Kinsler. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in now, Leonis Martin. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Slow grounder to first. Cabrera takes it in. The tag, and he is out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Alex Avila.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Pitch on its way to Avila. On the ground up the middle. Segura has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box now, Tyler Collins. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Dyson calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 1.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Segura backhands it deep in the hole, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ian Kinsler stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Now another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Cabrera. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on 3rd. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Dyson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler is there for it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively. Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Castellanos is there on to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but there to take it is Cabrera. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it out.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ready.
Fielder number 8, Justin Upton.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Steve Cishek. It's out from the bullpen now.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-2. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Nick Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries so far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit. So a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Alex Avila. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Digging in, Tyler Collins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. This is line to left. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. A tag for 1. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And here's Robbie Cano now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Now a swing and a fly ball. Upton sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout And this is taken in for out number 1. Riding in once again, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. There's Kinsler at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Jake Peters. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He'll get it into second. Digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Edwin Diaz on the pitch from the bullpen.
Number 39.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make. Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Dan Vogelbach.
Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. The next 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swing and a liner. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Gene Segura standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. 2 out with the man at first. Quick check on that tying run at first. Dyson off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. On the ground to the left side. Castellanos has it, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Segura. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Into the box, Justin Upton. Tom Yee will come on now and pinch run here. First pitch on its way to Upton. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's running again. Pitch inside, the throw. It's right there, and he is out trying to nab second on a great throw by Ruiz. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Mark Lowe.
Right fielder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little.
Now pitching for Detroit.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate.
Third base.
Kyle Seager. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. But taken in over at first for the second out as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Now at the plate, Jake Peters. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nick Castellanos now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball called for strike two.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Standing in, Tyler Collins. He was a double play victim last time around. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. At the plate, Ian Kinsler looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Nick Vincent takes over now with 2 on here in the top of it.
Number 50, Nick.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Forward, racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's... So coming to the plate. Leonis Martin. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Dan Vogelbach. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Upton is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Stepping in, Carlos Ruiz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he will make the catch, ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauls it in for the final out of the ball game. And the Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Miguel Cabrera. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, we bring you Hector Santiago gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Mike Trout. Will come on as a pinch hitter. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Pat. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second, and one gone now. From the belt, the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, with one out and runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run, but he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler. Up. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Twins and the Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Leading off
well,
with
Matt,
the
he's got 5 pitches, and I mean,
fielder.
they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He
Granderson.
dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Buxton will take care of this one, and Granderson is retired, leading off the ball game.
Center fielder
Coming to
number
the
10.
plate now, Andre Dawson. He'll get to
Dawson.
take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman number
Now batting,
44.
Mark Trumbo.
Mark
First chance for
Trumbo.
him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit on the ground. Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and guaranteed rate field. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the Twins and the White Sox. It's baseball on the show. And it's coming up next. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway. Drilled right back up the middle. Anderson picks it up on to first, and that'll take care of Granderson for the game's first out.
Batting second.
Now batting, Andre Dawson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
In now, Hack. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Pause, now the pitch. Runners on his way to third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Ball's on the outside half. You go with the pitch. Old school textbook hitting. Stays with it and drove that ball over the shortstop head.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runners are at second and third with one down. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Now Pelfrey ready, the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ashe is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ashe ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side. And that'll bring up the short.